In the darkest corners of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, something keeps moving. Slow, silent, and unstoppable. It doesn't rest. It doesn't dream. It doesn't sleep. This is the shark. For millions of years, sharks have ruled the seas, while every other creature stops to rest. They just keep moving, endlessly, relentlessly, as if they were built for one purpose only: survival. But here's the mystery that has haunted scientists for decades. If sharks never sleep, how do they survive without rest? Sleep is the body's reset button. It's when the brain repairs itself, when memories are formed, when chaos becomes order again. Without sleep, most creatures collapse. Yet the shark swims on, strong, alert, perfectly balanced between life and death. The answer is hidden deep inside their strange biology. Unlike us, sharks don't need to stop breathing while they rest, because they can't. If they stop moving, the water stops flowing over their gills, and they suffocate. So nature gave them something extraordinary: the ability to rest while awake. Scientists call it active rest. One half of their brain slows down, while the other half keeps their body in motion. Their muscles still push through the water, their eyes still scan the deep, but their mind drifts into a light trance, a half-sleep no human has ever truly experienced. Imagine being able to rest while running a marathon. That's what sharks do every single day of their lives. But some species go even further. The nurse shark, for instance, can stop swimming completely and still breathe, thanks to tiny muscles that pump water over its gills. Others, like the great white or the mako shark, never stop at all. They live in constant motion, suspended between exhaustion and endurance. It's a rhythm that defines their existence, a dance between life and death, between motion and stillness. Every second, every heartbeat, every flick of the tail keeps them alive. So when you look at a shark gliding through the deep, remember, it's not just a hunter. It's a survivor of a world with no pause button, a creature that sleeps with its eyes open, that dreams while it swims, that rests in motion. While we close our eyes to escape the world, the shark keeps its open, forever watching, forever moving. Because in the ocean, those who sleep don't survive. They glide through the endless blue, never blinking, never slowing down. Eyes wide open, always awake, or so it seems. For centuries, sailors believed sharks never sleep, that they are eternal hunters, cursed to move forever. But the truth is stranger and far more brilliant. It's called the sleep paradox, because sharks do rest, but in a way that defies everything we know about sleep. In humans, sleep means surrender. We shut down, our muscles relax, our brains drift into dreams. But for a shark, stopping means death. If it stops swimming, water stops flowing over its gills. And without that flow, it can't breathe. So how does it survive? By mastering the art of half-sleep. Just like dolphins, some sharks can rest one side of their brain at a time. One hemisphere powers down, entering a quiet, restorative state, while the other stays alert, guiding their movement, watching for threats, and keeping them alive. It's a kind of living autopilot, a state between wakefulness and dream, between instinct and intelligence. Picture it, a great white gliding through the dark ocean, one eye half closed, one eye open. Its body still slicing through the water, even as half its brain drifts into silence. It's not sleeping the way we do. It's surviving while dreaming. This strange rhythm of rest keeps their reactions sharp, their senses tuned, their endurance almost supernatural. They never fully shut down, but they never fully wake up either. In that delicate balance lies the genius of evolution. While humans surrender to the night, sharks live inside it, half resting, half roaming, eternal watchers of the deep. So the next time you hear that sharks never sleep, remember, they do, just differently. They rest with their eyes open, their minds split between dream and duty. A living paradox, proving that even in the silence of the sea, survival never truly sleeps. They move like shadows through the deep. Endless motion, endless silence. Eyes open, always watching. But somewhere in that dark, endless swim, a question drifts like a whisper through the water. Do sharks dream while they swim? We dream when we sleep. Our minds light up with colors, faces, memories, stories that have no rules. Dreams are where our brains untangle the chaos of waking life. But sharks, they never stop moving. They can't. If they stop, they die. So how could they ever dream? Yet scientists have found something strange, something haunting. When certain sharks slow down, their movements change. Their bodies grow loose, their tail beats soften, and the signals in their brains shift, as if slipping into another state of awareness. Not full sleep, not full wakefulness, something in between. Could that be the ocean's version of dreaming? Imagine it, a hammerhead gliding through the abyss, one side of its brain resting, the other still awake, half in reality, half in a silent dream. Maybe it sees flashes of the hunt, the shimmer of prey, the taste of salt and blood. Or maybe its dreams aren't like ours at all. Maybe sharks dream in movement, in rhythm, in the eternal pulse of the ocean itself. Because for them, sleep is not a pause, it's a pattern, a heartbeat written in water. Every wave, every flick of the tail, every breath through their gill could be part of a dream they never wake from. So do sharks dream while swimming? No one knows for sure, but somewhere in the dark, as they drift through the current, ancient, perfect, unbroken, it's hard not to imagine that even they, the ocean's oldest hunters, might sometimes drift into something deeper than survival, a dream that never ends. They move with precision, ancient, perfect, unstoppable. Not beasts of chaos, but machines of biology, designed by time, forged by survival. For over 400 million years, sharks have ruled the oceans without rest. While other creatures sleep, they keep swimming, relentless, tireless, alive. But how? Why were sharks built to never sleep? It all begins with breath. Unlike most fish, sharks can't simply open their mouths and let water pass through their gills. They have to move constantly to keep oxygen flowing through their bodies. Stop swimming, and the water stops too. In minutes, they'd suffocate. So evolution made a choice. Keep them in motion forever. Their entire design serves that purpose. Their bodies are shaped like living torpedoes, streamlined to glide through the sea with almost no effort. Their skin, covered in tiny scales called dermal denticles, cuts water resistance like a blade. Their skeletons aren't made of bone, but cartilage, light, flexible, unbreakable. Every part of a shark is engineered for one thing: perpetual movement. And their gills, oh, the gills, they don't just breathe, they command motion. Each beat of the tail draws life into the lungs of the ocean's oldest predator. It's as if the ocean itself is their breath. Even their buoyancy is part of the design. While other fish float thanks to air bladders, sharks rely on massive oil-filled livers. That oil keeps them balanced, not floating, not sinking, suspended in eternal motion. To stay alive, they must swim. To breathe, they must move. To survive, they must never rest. It's the ultimate paradox. The shark doesn't conquer the ocean by force. It survives because it never stops. Every flick of its tail, every silent glide through the deep, is proof of an evolutionary masterpiece, a living engine powered by motion itself. They are biological machines, not because they lack emotion or spirit, but because they are precision embodied. And when you watch one slide past in the black water, unblinking, perfect, you realize something haunting. They don't rest because they don't need to. They were never meant to. In a world where everything sleeps, the shark was built to keep moving, forever. 5. Sharks versus humans, the science of rest without sleep. Compare shark biology with human sleep cycles. What if humans could function like sharks?